Oh, yeah. Well, let's switch gears a little bit since we're talking about that. Um, Traffic. We're going to
Hmm.
talk about traffic. And I'm going to say it in my AI voice, like Allen Iverson. Traffic, traffic. We're going to talk about that. When it comes down to it, a lot of people focus on traffic, but do they really understand what that means? So we're going to
Hmm.
talk about traffic versus conversions. We're going to talk about virality, going viral versus monetization. What's your
Okay.
take on that?
So traffic versus conversion. So they're both important, right? Like if you
Hmm.
don't have any kind of flow of traffic to your website, to your online presence, then you're going to get zero conversions because you have no traffic. However, the more important part of it is the conversion rate. I
Okay.
am more okay. So what I tell clients all the time, I could get you tens of thousands of visitors to your website every month, no problem. If you want to see the traffic chart go up, I
Hmm.
got you, no problem, right? I'm not going to tell you that the conversions are going to happen because I'll buy that traffic, or I'll do maybe some black hat stuff, or I'll just get you thrown all over the internet and potentially blacklisted. Who knows? But you'll see the numbers.
Yeah.
It's all about the conversions. So I look at if you're getting a bunch of tire kickers to your website. You're getting
Hmm.
people who have no reason to be there except because there was uh, fireworks or a bell that goes off, or like in the used car salesman, like the big wind
Oh,
sock dummy that
yeah. The
goes up to
dancing
get
wind thing.
attention.
Hmm.
That's all fine and dandy. And what you're looking for is I want somebody that's coming in there that's ready to do what I want them to do on their website. So I see a lot of problems with clients that come to me. They're like in fact, one of the clients I just signed up, you know, he said I'm getting a ton of lead generation, but I'm not closing any clients. Well, the reason simply is you're getting the wrong kind of traffic. You're
Yeah.
getting people who are not ideal customers for you. Like we went back with the ICP, right? The ideal customer profile.
Yeah.
So, for example, if I'm selling a house across the street from the school, I don't want a line of seniors signing up for the open house.
Yeah.
Okay, I want families who are pre-approved for mortgages who are looking to buy a property in that area. Once again, all about customer intent. So
Yeah.
I'm all for increasing traffic because traffic, you do need to have more people through the door.
Hmm.
Want to have those people through the door though who are at a level of ready to convert, ready to either and the conversion, whatever the conversion is on your site. If you're e-commerce, then to buy a product, but it might be like book an appointment. It could
Yeah.
be download an ebook, um, book a call for something. So that's how I feel about that.
Okay. Yeah. And that's why I focus so much on that customer experience after the lead is acquired.
Hmm.
Because, once you bring in the traffic, there is another level to conversion from that. You bring them in the
Hmm.
door, then what? I mean, if you don't do anything, then you assume that they're going to take actions that they may not even know what you want. They come to your website, especially those websites, and I'm not dogging these websites, but these websites that are all about us. This is who we are.
Hmm.
This is what we do. Look at me, look at me, look at me. And people are like, okay,
Yeah.
so what does that mean? Because when they're coming to your website, all they care about is how it affects them. They don't really care about you.
Yeah.
And so, what does that customer experience look like? And bringing that traffic, and you keep touched on a very key point, bringing the right traffic to your website or your online presence, and
Hmm.
then putting them through a good customer experience will increase your conversion, and then it makes sense. But just
Hmm.
having traffic, just to have traffic, just to say I have 1 million people that come to my website every month. That okay, that sounds good. And
Great.
unless you're selling
Hmm.
sponsorship, ad space, It's like, okay.
Hmm. Well, and here's the thing with how AI clicks into this too, right? So what in looking at some studies on this, the traffic that you get from AI, okay, and remember it could be zero click too, right? So
Hmm.
they could be coming to you directly from the AI overviews or from Perplexity or from ChatGPT. But the traffic that you get from AI, you might get less traffic, right? Because I said there, even though it's going up, it's still lower than what organic traffic is at the
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
But it will convert higher. And the reason is because AI did a lot of the qualifying for you, right? Because somebody
Yeah.
might be sitting there going, I want a reputable plumber who doesn't charge, who doesn't have, who's got doesn't rip off people, doesn't charge an arm and a leg for stuff that can come to my house within an hour. Okay. Like, they're doing a
Yeah.
lot of qualifications on there. Give me who AI, give me who you recommend. And that person shows up. So now they have already been given the answer that they're looking for.
Yeah.
They're probably not doing a lot more work on researching you. They might, and the other key is you just got to answer the phone, right? Or you got
Yeah.
to get back to them, or you got to show them if they're going to your website, you've got to show them a link that is easy to see, that is easy for them to use so that
Yeah.
they can connect with you. And a click to call is the best way to do it. Depends on the business too, right? Some people
Yeah.
don't want to get a call. Some people want to get a form filled out. But like, plumbers usually would probably like, hey, there's especially if it's an emergency plumber. Like, I
Yeah.
can't believe we're stuck on the plumber analogy here, but I guess that's where I guess this whole conversation's gone down the drain. Pun intended. So yeah, like that's the key. And I
Yeah.
think if people look at their analytics and their SEO reports and say, if they see traffic's up or traffic's consistent but conversions are down, that's not
Yeah.
good. If
Yeah.
traffic drops
Yeah.
but conversions are consistent or conversions maybe even go up, and you got to always look at the percentage, right? If it's like 1 in 10
Yeah.
and it's always been 1 in 10 and maybe then it goes up to 1 in 8, well, that's good, right?